Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Always and welcome back to Captive Minecraft 3. In the last episode, we started down there and have been working our way up. So this map, if you're not familiar with the Captive Minecraft series, why are you watching episode 2? But we are locked in by a world border that only expands by half a block whenever we get an achievement. We got a bunch of achievements last time because they were relatively easy and quick, and now we need to continue working our way up. We are actually at the bottom of the world at Y level 23, so we have a good way to go, and we are in Minecraft 1.11. So max height is what, like 256, 255, something like that. So last time we cleared out this area, and we found some signs that had some weird text. There is a spider spawner, I've disabled that, and we had some zombies falling down. That is where we need to go now, and it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. So, got some stuff, got some food. That is a wonderful room, which we will need later. And kind of a reminder, these dark prismarine blocks with the like crystals in it, those actually drop the crystal, the prismarine crystals, so that is good to know. There's a little room here, but I don't want to spend too much time. We're gonna clean this up just a little bit so that we can work our way upwards. And there was a hole here, so that's where we're gonna go. Get some light up here. And there's a zombie spawner. Of course there is. And more witches. Ow. We do need to be careful. While we have a good bit of... Oh, okay. While we have a good bit of food, there are a lot of things that currently are at a premium. Also, this looked different. I don't know if it dropped anything, but it looked different. So there is plenty of iron to pick up. We need to get more iron so that we can get full armor. And, you know, a bucket would be nice. The normal gear. But we need to find kind of the next progression area. And we do need to be very cautious of all sorts of terrible things. Now, this map is awful because you have to go up. If you're not familiar with Minecraft, going up is the worst thing in the game. Whenever you have mobs above you, you're gonna have a bad time. That's just the way it is. So let's grab a bunch of iron, and I think I'm gonna keep the spawners for now. Let's go ahead and dig that. Let's make sure I have... Yeah, the resource pack is on. So, sometimes those drop the shards. These probably also sometimes drop something. But, let's go the safe way. And we're gonna need to go up. It's never good to go directly up because you never know what's gonna fall on your face if you do that. We'll want to make sure we get as much clay as we can. That was very important in the last map, and I expect that it will be kind of similarly important in this one. Let's get rid of some of these cobwebs. String is nice. We could make a bed. Let's just make sure we are in a plains biome. That is important. I always check because there was an old troll. You can change the biomes of areas, and especially when you really can't tell from the what's it called, the like ambient lighting. There used to be a troll where you would basically put the player in the nether and put a bed where they can reach it, and you blow them up. Because obviously if you use a bed in the nether, it blows up. So you do that and the player dies. It's great. It's a good troll. But let's get some more torches. I don't want to use everything we have available to us, but we do need to get some more equipment. I'm debating whether or not a water bucket is good right now. I think while I do like to have water buckets, I don't think we need one right this instant. Purple stained clay is going to be a little bit before we can get that. But, yeah, so I don't know. This version of Minecraft doesn't have the crafting book, so you can't have the custom recipe type stuff easily available. But let's go ahead and put some pants on. And we have a good bit of salmon. You know, we have a lot of cobblestone. In fact, we have over a stack. Let's go ahead and make another furnace, get that down, and start cooking up all of these guys. No reason not to use the charcoal that we were given. And if we start running out of food, we'll just come back down. So let's go all the way up. And I'm expecting... I don't know what to expect. I'll be honest. I don't know. We have enough iron. We could probably do the on a rail, but that is not fun until you have gold. Let's go ahead and dig that out. That didn't work. So I guess let's just staircase upwards. We want to make sure that things are well lit. And I do see all the clay in the wall. I'm not too concerned about it now, but I guess I will grab it. Why not? Alright, so I hear stuff that way. Because we are on the border. And there is a bit of a granite. You know, I see it. I see the darkness. Just... Alright, that works. Please. I kind of regret putting that torch there. Should do something like that. Okay. So let's do that. We're gonna dig around just a little bit. Okay. Atlantis Guard. Atlantean, I guess. He's from Atlanta. Right up there, and there is darkness right there. We're gonna block that off. And I want to kind of secure this room before we do too much more. Sounds like that dude is over here for one, and it sounded like he was a yeah, wither skeleton. Ow. Left the game. Cool. Alright. There is weird stuff going on in here. We need to continue going upwards. I would also love to have more iron. More iron is always better. But ow. That's fine. Stop shooting me. Why are you an expert sniper? Okay. Back off just a second. You know, this looks like a somewhat natural staircase. Let's just go ahead and see if this is any nicer. At the very least, we can get some light up here. I'm going to regret this, but let's go ahead and try to peek our heads up there. And when in doubt, just go ahead and mine some more. Mine some more. Ooh, we are getting these ice shards. Ah, they're snowballs. Hey! Allium. Allium is... Is that purple dye or is it magenta? That is magenta. Unfortunate. But hey, it's still loot. It still is something good for us to find. So we need to just kind of get up into this room. There is also a bunch of... I mean, obviously there is a spider there. We're gonna try our best. Let them come over here. Ow. Please stop. Alright. Haha, you fell in the idiot trap. Okay. The creeper's a little worrisome. I don't want creeper to explode. We're just gonna come right down here. Let's eat some fish before those skeletons get down here. And I don't know if there is darkness. Ooh, you have an enchanted bow. I would like that. We are going to die if we're not careful. Alright, let's put light all around here. And those do not look like they're too dangerous. I don't think anything's going to really fall down, so to speak. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, really? Okay, let's grab this clay, and then we are going to retreat for a minute because I need to get more food. Now, one of these is... That's blue. Never mind. I dislike the hardened clays for that reason and that reason only. And I think most people do. So, all things considered, this area is not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to replace that. Come up here and we'll put that there. Okay. So there is more to go up. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? We haven't made it to the top. We do need to figure out, and I do need to keep directions kind of smart. Maybe once we have access to trees, we can just do a little bit of a ladder. Ladder would probably be good for this, but we'll see. So we need to go down and get some more food. We have a lot of stuff. Ooh, we got the bow. Power 1 on breaking. That's not too bad. We're going to start using that. Because why not? Let's go ahead and just try to put everything away that we can. And 16 iron. You know, we're gonna put the iron and all that stuff in a chest over here. I'm also going to put the ice shards and all the clay. I need to organize inventory, obviously. I did not do that between episodes, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll also put the dyes. I don't know if they're going to be useful or not, but hey, we can just do that. So yeah, I will organize that between episodes. We still have 18 torches. How is our armor doing? Not bad. We need arrows. Bow doesn't work without arrows. Well, bow's useless without arrows. We have all of 6, so we'll have to be fairly selective. But hey, it's something. It's a start. We don't have a skeleton spawner that we can use, so it'll have to do. So let's just get up here. and continue working our way up. There should be, hopefully soon, a little bit more exploration in terms of, like, we should get an achievement here soon. And I'm totally going to get jump scared by the Elder Guardian once we see an Elder Guardian. Hey, some air. So this one, this is a maze. But hey, look, there is Depth Strider, Night Vision. I'm not sure what all this stuff is used for yet. I wish we had Aqua Affinity. That would be really nice. But let's go back the way we came. Depth Strider would also be really good, but we can't put Depth Strider on our stuff. We can't use books until we have an anvil. We don't have access to an anvil yet. There is one that we know about. It's just not quite reachable. So let's see. Anything over here? This just goes down and around. And then back up. Now I'm hearing guardians. Yeah, I don't like guardians. Guardians are not fun. Guardians are a pain. Hopefully it's just normal guardians, but this is a difficult map. That's a guardian spawner. Can we break it? We can. Alright. So far, so good. Protection. And a bunch of stuff. Alright, so 5 armor plus protection 2. I don't remember if that adds it, like, as you go or not, but I don't know if that's better than iron. It might be. It's definitely different, and this is not going to end well for us if we don't get some air. Okay, so here's the thing. We gotta swim all the way back. And there's guardians now. Take the thorns damage. Where are you going? Why are you running? Let's get the air. Alright, so this one, I see you, was a big maze to make us spawn some guardians, so it makes the trek back a little bit more difficult, presumably. This also looks different, maybe? Haha, there is more. And this goes to a different area, so ice shard protection. Okay. Now I wish I remembered which one I went up. Alright, let's just go ahead and break these. And I don't know if it was this one. I guess if we see anything that looks like any signs of us, I guess. This is not where we've been. Cool. I really should have marked which one we went up first. And okay, there's a split path here that mostly goes down. This is a water maze, of course. Everybody's favorite. So this goes back down. Okay. That's the one I went up first, I think. So I think this is just going to go the way we've already been. There is an easy way to tell. Yes, we've been on this one. Okay. So three of them link up. While it's not obvious, because, you know, that path is pretty dark and not something you would normally see. Hi, you are having issues. Cool. Hey, there is a chest way back there. So I think this is the one I went up the second time. Which means this is the one I went up first. So this is the last one. I do believe. But it looks like it joins back with the other ones. Maybe not. No, this is new stuff. Alright, let's break chests where we can, because that is a good indication that we've been somewhere. As is empty chests, but let's not get into that. Alright, so this goes around. There's a chest here with a carrot. And respiration. Ooh, respiration 3 helmet. Let's get that on. And then we could do this. Basically, I just want to try to get as much stuff as we can out of this. I realize this is probably, yep, that's an airspace. This goes forward. Depth Strider would be really nice. A red tulip. There's our red dye. Respiration and more. Okay, more stuff. Let's see if this goes. This looks like it's going to go up. This looks like the way we need to go. Let's get some air. Respiration. More things. Yep. Okay. So this is the path. This is the path to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way back through this maze and go back to the base. I'm going to set down... Okay, let's just make sure that that is just a potion. I'm going to set... sit down all of the stuff. Get everything out of the inventory. I don't know why I'm saying sit, but... I'm going to get the inventory cleared out. I'm going to sort it. And the next time, we will continue working our way upwards. And it's going to get bad. Don't know if you noticed, but there was Guardian spawners. And Guardians are not fun, as I said previously. We are basically out, so take a little bit of suffocation damage, but not too much. And for the record, I am aware of the trick you can use on stuff like this. If we want to see what's in that chest, we can just do one of these. And it's not useful, for one, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cheat like that. I do know that that is a thing you can do in these maps. I don't think it's ever going to be required. And I don't plan on abusing that. So, that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next time, we're going to go say hi to all the Guardians and hopefully not die. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!